So, good evening. I've been reading since, so I've been very, very busy with my studies. And I just got through the things I need to do for myself. So I just finished reading. And as such, I have the need and privilege right now to respond. Today, I watched this morning when the Honorable Commissioner for Lands was making a press conference today, in the early hours of today. I watched the Honorable Commissioner while making some kangaroo and garbage broadcasts he tagged as WordPress conference, and I laughed over it. These are the kinds of people they say they make TPM, or people who we should respect as leaders. These are people we are expected to respect. Greetings from here. People who expect us to, they expect us to see them as leaders, as people of good conduct or thereabouts. Now listen to me. Everyone listening to me here now. I want to make some points to you here, and if you like, to whom it may concern, if you like it, you accept the truth. If you like, you leave it. Now, if you like, reject the truth today. Tomorrow you're going to meet it. If you don't meet it tomorrow, you're going to... Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. Now, I want you to take my point because I will still... I've been very, very busy. But by tomorrow or next, I'll lay hands on some facts also. I'll be able to ascertain some facts I'm going to present to you here now. But I want you to listen to this. The general public, while the Honorable Commissioner for Lands was making his so-called World Conference or thereabouts, he failed to tell the general public, go and verify what I am telling you. I say fact to fact. You may respect people from far. It is we that are closer that knows people. And I don't want to insult him. I don't want to say certain things. But I believe you can hear me now. You said no volume. Can you hear me? Can you all hear me now? Can you hear me now? So, are we hearing me? All right. So, Honorable Commissioner, if not for your position in the state as of today, I would have just reduced you with certain truths that will shock you. But let me point at this commissioner that was once a local government chairman, I think for about 2 times. Honorable Commissioner. But when need be for some of us to speak, we'll be able to speak. Today, you are making promises how you are going to make a MB. One of the problems we have in this country is that people don't speak up. Our people don't speak up. They manage everything they see. Our people manage everything they see. They hardly speak up. They hardly speak up. Now, Honorable Commissioner lied at your position and level. You lied that 10 million naira was offered, was given to every community. What is even that nonsense? What is 10 million naira? And out of the 10 million naira, you even lied against your own community, that your autonomous community collected the money. It was the same as I interviewed. And I think by tomorrow morning, either I will place calls or I will play some of those videos of his, because the other parts have not played. Where the Eze said by himself, I believe I didn't go back there today to interview him, but by tomorrow I'm going to post a video where you will hear where the traditional ruler said that they brought 10 million naira to deceive him and his kinsmen, and he rejected the 10 million naira check. The 10 million naira check was returned back to Reverend Father Kennedy. Reverend Father Kennedy, are you not ashamed of yourself? When many of you type that in Bana Barago, are you not ashamed of yourself that only one governor eziokwu, only at the breath of one person, and a busy press conference in a government house? I no be your mate. I no be your mate. And yet the courage to still continue saying the truth is still in me. 2, take my point. He said they gave all the 6 autonomous communities 10 million naira. I don't want to say that they didn't give to my village, because I only hear GMA, and I'm not holding brief for them. You've no need giving them any 10 million naira whatsoever. But what I asked the Honorable Commissioner for Lands is very simple. In your own village, I challenge you that your traditional ruler did not collect check of 10 million naira. Your traditional ruler rejected it, but today you lied against him. That's one point. Second point here, Honorable Commissioner, for lands. You are in government and you need to defend every garbage, every jargon. And I don't reckon them bound to go. Thank God, you now a prophet is without honor, only serve in his own town. What you people have done to Ngobala. A road to your village, but a stranger from River State, the road, the only road to get your own village was built by one. Almost 8 years in office. God, this your government in office today. Have you been able to do one thing, one single road to your kindred? I came to campaign in your own village. A crowd to pull that for me. Did you eat electric street light 3 before now your own village? You don't have the capacity, but you have capacity to lie against someone again. Honorable Commissioner, were you able to let the press people know today that 2 villages won their cases, of which my own village is involved? Then that village that won in court, I want to ask you, which other law, as a lawyer you are, which other authority do you have to invade the land through which government is continuation, right? Okay, after my village won them in the court, why didn't the then government or even the state government till today appeal on that judgment? Did they do that? But today you scraped it. You never mentioned that villages went to court, of which I'm going to bring the court judgments. I'm going to bring it. This bunch of idiots who acquire rubbish around you. I want to ask you, sir.
If they ever win any case in the law court, won't they be celebrating that they have won? Honorable Commissioner, how old are you, sir? How old are you? Did you know that today you quoted that there was a community they call Ama Alantu? Ebokwa Indigene. There has never been any community Ama Alantu before. It has never existed before. There is no community, go and verify. There's no community called Ama Alantu before. It has never happened. Son of the soil in Agwage. There are people who owns the people that owns Zumbishi, and they man, you know. Today you quoted it on your live broadcast that it doesn't that does not call for whether he's not from here or whether this and you know what you were directing. But it's all you clear straight. And more than us, one form Bishi and that there has never been any community called Ama Alantu. You went ahead and said that in two left, Amala left. It has never happened before. Ntu is one of the oldest autonomous communities so far. We've never shared before, if you don't know. Everybody won't be she they are where or maybe exist before. But here, at the space of trying to cover your lies, the only thing that brought the name Ama Alantu Buna, secondary school, Ama Alantu secondary school, of which two people. When it got to Ama Alantu secondary school again, you couldn't know how, you never knew how to maneuver or defend that one or manipulate it. The only thing that brought the name Ama Alantu was a secondary school belt between the boundary of Untu and Amala. Go back and check history. You are my senior, but I'm wrong. So, Honorable Commissioner, as a lawyer you are. As a lawyer you are. Did you actually make mention that community, two villages won their cases during that time and it was not appealed? So far you did not go for any appeal, which means you've accepted the judgment. How come the same government today is violating the same thing? Honorable Commissioner, that's number one. The documents you presented in backing your claims. The documents you presented today, remember, these are photocopied papers on black and white, something we couldn't even see what is written there. But I want to tell you, sir, there are other evidences you presented, other documents you presented, and you quoted Godonye Benyi, right? You quoted so many of our prominent elders, including Date Amade. Sir, I want to ask you one question. Did you actually tell the press people that the counterpart of the community, being the representative of the government, did not sign to that document? This is a simple logic and facts. And anything the government does not sign or their representative did not sign is not in existence. If you don't know, there was no such agreement standing or holding anywhere where justice should be described. The document a lawyer is holding today, the document a lawyer was flashing, claiming, laying basis of his claims there, was not signed by the representatives of the government, neither was it signed by the governor. Go back, I posted it, I think this morning. Go back to that document, intelligently go and watch it. The government representatives did not actually sign. Now, let's step downwards because, you see, because intelligence has been deflected amongst our societies, that's why people fail to understand facts of life. I was making my studies and I know I was going to respond to you. A whole commissioner for lands, a lawyer, a senior lawyer at that, could not present to the public the same people who went there. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. And I want to ask, dear Honorable Commissioner, a lawyer, a well-respected, learned, and intelligent being that should be clothed within the codes of the law, saw a paper, read through it, made mention of other things, and the column where the government representatives should have signed was not signed. The exact amount you said you leased this land from the communities you have quoted today, there was no amount or specific figures mentioned that the government gave. Don't you see empty? If the judiciary is independent, if the judiciary is not biased, consider this thing as a lawyer. I know they will see it. Don't bother whether I came late. Do you get what I'm saying? If at all I had the opportunity as at now to mount the dog, as a lawyer, I would have demanded that the court should allow you to appear in person, that I may be able to ask you certain questions and probably take my time to school you a little. A document that was not signed, that's what a lawyer is flashing on the internet. And the same lawyer could not say that it was a discussion of lease. It was not for outright sales. A lawyer went further and quoted that the government acquired and not even leased. The same document I presented here, that is the same document. That's the same document a lawyer was flashing to do on the internet. A lawyer did not dictate. If these are the ways people make mistakes, even from their own field of studies, then there are no professionalisms in what you practice. There are no professionalisms in what you do. Maybe you were sleeping when others were studying law. One day Nigeria will work. One day, something will happen that will bring this country to function. Just look at the fabricated lies. Please, gentlemen, everybody watching me here, go back to this page if I leave this live broadcast. Please scroll down. The same document the Honorable Commissioner for Lands, go and bring out his video. Be watching the video one side. Check the names I posted. Check before he came up today with these garbages. I already posted these things on the internet. I know I posted it in the morning because it was a script already I dished out to him. And I knew he was going to fall into that trap. He rushed and started. He didn't read the complete subject, or maybe the deed. As you believe. Now, he only jumped to a place where he said, you only concluded at the place where he mentioned names and said, these people sign, these people sign. The same man will not tell you that Tio Amadi is from Umulokoche and not even from Momoko, not from Momocham. Lands in our villages, in our communities, are owned by villages alone. So if you mention Untu as a whole, you are talking about the whole autonomous community, and the 65% of the people from other villages does not have land this other side. This is the way it is in our place. That Untu he's talking about, he was mentioning in the morning. In some places, Untu is on the size of 3 autonomous communities. Tio Amadi, he mentioned that Tio Amadi is from Umulokoche. Then what happens to the people of Umobantu? What happens to the people of Umocham? What happens to Umobo people? What happens to Umako? You only picked very few persons, People they remuted or thereabout and they came and signed something. Upon that, I still challenge you that what they signed does not hold water in any competent court of jurisdiction. Does not hold water. Where judiciary is very, very responsible, they will throw that garbage on you. You know what I am saying. So for you to have been quoting you know what? Let me tell you. If not that I don't want to have that tag on me that I'm attacking the body of Christ. What I'm talking about is not the body of Christ. I am not fighting church. It is not possible. What I am fighting is the abnormality a particular denomination is extending to my place. That's what I'm telling you now. I am not fighting Jesus because Jesus himself knows that these people are wrong. Because if I am fighting you by now, I should have been talking about some certain things. But I'm not fighting you. What I'm fighting is the abnormality you are bringing to my place, and you're using it to marginalize people. That's what I'm talking about. And you cannot stop me from saying it because go the anyway. I think all women nam kage bulatro zoom now. Ngodi na township. Or my community kage bulatro zoom. So mado ngodi on the process of defending his people. And you can't do that to me. You can't. These things, the things the church is similar people, you see the existence of people like Matthias, because who knows the kind of thing you must have done to this kind of people? Who knows the type of thing? These people, I have reasoned so many things all through today, but because of the respect I have for my dad, I don't think I'll stab Christ for the second time. But you see, Christ will not stab my community. As long as I will not stab Christ, Christ should not also starve my community. I will not stab Christ, and Christ should not starve my community at the expense of carrying cross. You say by this time, people are watching me. 145 persons are watching me currently, even when you are sleeping. Is this the real politics in church? It is today. I think when I came back from my outings of the day, I decided to read the Bible a bit, and I began to ask myself, who are these people who also died Christ? I think it's the church that killed Christ, right? Who knows if actually when he ascended to heaven, if he actually decided not to come here again, because when they sang, "You came from heaven, from the cross to the grave, from the grave to the sky, Lord, I lift your name high." They didn't say from. So that's the way it is. Welcome back. I decided to do something for myself. So you see these people, it is now I understand more. Now, a short story I want to tell you people. Can you open your mouth and tell? It's a very simple question. Father Kennedy, who was busy running around my village, now they bring bride, they come. Now they bring, now they carry check, they come. Did you tell the man of God? Did you tell your man of God that the 10 million that was offered to Eziama is bad? So maybe I will soon stop. So, point this. Did you tell the prophet that the check of 10 million naira bribe you offered to the people of Eziama, where the
Did you tell them? Did you actually tell him that the 10 million naira was rejected? Are you getting what I'm saying? This is the way it is. You didn't say that. So, Father Kennedy, you that is in charge of Gawetego, Ganyeba, or Aga, go to the village, you look for one person from the highest 2 villages there, get me 4 persons, let them sign this thing. Once they sign it, don't worry. We'll go to court, we'll sort it in court. The same approach of INEC. Father, can you tell us, since you say you're a reverend father, you're a priest, right? Where do you celebrate Mass in Nigeria? Where do you actually celebrate Mass in Nigeria? Are you recognized by the Archbishop of Owerri Diocese? The Archbishop of Owerri. Does he know you? Has he ever warned you before not to celebrate Mass anywhere? Garbage. Father Kennedy, show us on Sunday, use a video, ideologically climb the pulpit as a reverend father and be celebrating Mass. A call date, a call time. Post it there. I will not talk about this thing again. If you make such video and you hear me talk about the land again, know that there is a man they call Father Kennedy, who was busy penetrating villages. All those people, now they coordinate all those things. So, Reverend Father Kennedy. Father Kennedy on Sunday, Imo State, Sultan, Reverend Father. Now I deceive people. Now, tonight, today, I challenge you. Today will be the 3rd day of June 2025. The coming Sunday, Father Tripula Sultan celebrate a Mass. Walk, wear cassock. Climb the pulpit. Since you are a true reverend father, that is another target. Oh, maybe the video from Monday. I will be asking you these things, and I will also write to Owerri Archdiocese. Kahako walam ebina no celebrate Mass. If you are genuine and you are a priest. Ono chọrọ ka nkwu okwu ọwụ nwa chọrọ ka nkwu okwu ọwụ nwa chọrọ ka nkwu okwu ịkọtọ na ebe reverend father na South Africa ebuze reverend father na Rome. What is a reverend father in Rome doing in Ngobala every blessed day? Aga ayo eze nka ayotu eze nka Rome mgbe je metret coordinate army, a priest. For that place. Monyares, come and get her from there, you. Clifford. Call rubbish here again, my block again. Call rubbish here again and block again. Come and get her from here, you. You be val happen there and I go to that place. Or comment again on my block here. This one is another challenge. I mean, what I bring is facts. Me and you no come here complain. I better run church with you. As Reverend Father, where they coordinate all those things and all the one on you, now you be the chief coordinator and all that. The time Mbaka was being bullied, you as a priest, as a genuine priest, did you condemn that act? Did you caution some of us who tampered with the name of Mbaka? Did you actually caution us? Have you cautioned with people who says that Reverend Father have you ever, as Reverend Father Kennedy, have you ever cautioned them
What is a father doing under a prayer outreach? Father, what are you doing? Father, it will interest you to know that I could play videos of interview. Father, today, did you call my own traditional ruler? Father Kennedy, I challenge you, sir, with all due respect to the body of Christ. First, Abraham was obedient, saying, "Give away, priest." Since he go secret land, the church, Ebina, no celebrate a mass. Ono choroki here potawa. Somebody commented, Kennedy is a fake priest. Do you know Ima Kennedy Neku? Thank God. Manuno chokamba deep. Just don't worry, you are a priest. In a sultan. Na be na come umu yuto bodani. May ha de calm. May ha feel on ha go ha no eziokwu. And tonight I ask you, sir, mention the place in Anone celebrate mass. Rome. You quoted Rome. The disciplinary conduct of priesthood gave you this chance since almost 1 year. He was a sand contractor in a supply Zaja, a priest. Father, tell us something. No? Father, find something we go tell us. Find better something we go tell us. Maybe see if we hear of our own ear, when we go say this one resemble truth. More manage this one like that, but the thing we don't tell us, the thing no come clear again. Father, I beg, explain. Father, why you call my traditional ruler for phone? Tell my own traditional ruler, say if I want to call interview and say make it no agree. Father, you know so I go no. I'm gonna book 1 and 2. Father, I'm gonna ngama. Father, I'm gonna ngama. Ina keke ina po traditional ruler na ye kwekola ka mwota camera bia gba ya video me ya nka agbaga ya video to oya obo ihe problem ọ bụ just for them to say the little truth they know. So Father, ọ bụrụ ma enwe ihe na cover today bụ on the 3rd day of June. Father, ka print ye kola call log my traditional ruler, print ye your own. Father, ka ele ma ga ahụ na ịkpọrọ ya call in the morning. Okay, somebody commented, he said, we don't know his diocese. I don't understand that type of priest, because see, man, giving a tip of something now. Somebody, one of our brother asked, one of our brother asked Father Kennedy, say, he asked Father Kennedy, say, Father, so okay, I don't need to talk this one. Bye-bye. Nigeria DQ. I can't say the envy and jealousy. Not my problem. Nara Balodo. Today, I dey try to laugh, forget the thing. I greet you, my brother Joseph. So, oh my man, I don't worry tomorrow. Father. Father, relax here. Maybe you're going. Father.